guys on my podcast.
Yeah, we got one more Titan show.
Yeah.
So, we're going to do what we do, catch a dub before we head out.
Okay.
So.
All right. Now, there's a guy that I just interviewed named Tyler Fox. He's going to be with you guys at the camp.
Okay.
So say hello to Tyler.
Okay. Yeah, we'll send our regards from Papa.
Yeah. All right.
What up, Tyler? What up?
What up, man?
Let everyone know what you're selling, man, and where they can get it.
Yeah, so we got the Live Danger gear right here. Boom, boom, firepower on the back. Live Danger on the front. Obviously, we have the headbands. We have 8x10s. We're posting everywhere. We're around everywhere. Yeah.
You know where to go. You know you're going to want to wake up in the morning, look at your nightstand, and just see a nice, fresh picture of Live Danger.
Yep.
Yeah.
All right. Thanks, guys, for a moment of your time, and I'll see you around.
Yes, sir. Thanks, Papa.
All right, thank you.
On?
Yeah, this thing is on, Mr. Dr. Sleep.
No, you can't be interviewing me without giving me a written permission.
Without a written permission?
Yes.
Wait, whoa. How are you gonna do this Saturday at Titan Championship Wrestling, huh?
What's happening then?
What do you mean? You know what's happening.
Yeah. What's happening?
Are you gonna attack any more people?
Maybe.
I better get out of
I
here.
don't like podcasters.
I do have a championship, so.
Oh, do you? You won that?
Yeah.
What ring did you win it in?
Whoa, don't worry about me. Why don't you worry about what's going on at Titan?
Like gold. I like gold a lot. It's in my shoes, my belt. I win gold, so is there gold in that title?
I gotta go, guys. See you later. All right, I'm hanging out with Cora right now. What is your problem?
Get out of
You're
here!
interviewing this bitch, but I'm right here.
She was
You
first.
know what? I'm not even going to satisfy you with an interview.
Wow, how rude, huh?
He doesn't even need to be satisfied. Anyways, I'm Cora, and I am your winner of
That's
this intergender match, and I'm so
The
excited!
first ever in SWA history.
Herstory in the making.
That's right.
I just want to say that was super rude of you to walk away from me early.
Talking to the New York State champion, you're going to have to pay up.
Do you take Kale?
Dude, goodbye. Whipwreck, Cation, doesn't matter.
We'll see what happens, but it looks like we have a special guest.
Get my earplugs on.
No.
You was looking for Tina, and then you talk about people.
Dominate tonight, all right? The Dirty Deeds, they got nothing.
We're now the new Starlet champion. What's going on?
Hi, I am fearless princess, so why not team up?
All right, now just announced by Mr. Joel Maximo for February.
Finisher is called the Shadow Band, and I was like, that's kind of.
Hold on. Let me speak. Okay?
But today I got a very special guest. I got the great.
Welcome to Beyond the Barricade. I'm your host, Papa Dank, and today I have a very special guest because we got a very special event tomorrow. This is Guerrilla Warfare coming at you from Titan Championship Wrestling in Bayville, New Jersey. Make sure you get your tickets for that event. But let me bring to you the one, the only Tony Chini.
What's going on?
What's going on? Now, last time I saw you, you're battling out with Robbie Romero, who stole my chair.
Yeah.
And was gonna almost. Well, he tried to pull the Eddie Guerrero on you, but he failed.
Well, I thought he was trying to pull the Michael Fane on me and hit me in the back from behind. Yeah, he tried pulling the Eddie Guerrero on me. The referee, he's a little bit smarter than that, thankfully, and was able to figure things out real quick. And I dropped him for the 1, 2, 3, which we know is all it takes.
He did catch on that. Oh, man. What's up, Kevin? Look, Kevin says hi. Oh, look who's in the chat, Mr. Fane.
Michael Fane. I hope is he sitting in a steel chair?
He's yawning. It looks like.
Yeah. Okay, well then go to sleep. Have a good one.
Speaking of Michael Fane, tomorrow night you guys are in a showcase match at Guerrilla Warfare.
He probably should go to sleep and eat his Wheaties if he thinks he's going to beat me.
I don't know, Mr. Fane. What are you saying over there, bud?
You know, in all seriousness, though, I am excited to go up against Michael Fane. Me and him, from the matches that I've watched of his tape studying here,
right.
Have a pretty similar style. And I'm excited to see how that can clash. We kind of got that slow, you know what I mean? Like not slow,
Right.
but that calculated type of style. And I see what he's trying to do there. I don't know how calculated hitting somebody in the back with a chair is, but you know what? It's neither here nor there because tomorrow in Bayville, New Jersey, it's going
That's
to be
right.
Thane one-on-one, eye-to-eye, and he's going to have to face me eye-to-eye, man-to-man, and there's going to be no steel chair involved as long as I'm concerned.
This is a must-see event tomorrow for anybody who's in the surrounding area. Billy, what's up, bud? The
Hey,
owner.
Billy, how you doing?
What's up, Serena? Michael Fane. What's he saying? I love. If I was you, I'd be excited to wrestle. Me too.
That's good. I like the confidence.
Oh,
Can't wait to break it.
All in one, Michael Fane. All right, you got something else coming up. This computer's slow. There it is.
All right.
Extreme Halloween from Cosplay Wrestling. Tell me what's going on here.
Cosplay Pro Wrestling does a lot of fun shows. They do like a bunch of conventions and that kind of stuff. But we're going to be going to Violin, New Jersey, and having some fun doing a Halloween show. I believe that me and Francesca are going to be defending the GTS tag team titles live on the show against Mob Hill is the last thing that I heard. So you expect that to be a pretty good match.
Oh, man. I'm excited for tomorrow, man. How excited are you tomorrow? It's going to be a great show.
Tomorrow's going to be a great time. You know, I'm from Toms River, New Jersey originally, so Bayville, you know, right around the corner. This is my stomping grounds, my hometowns.
Right.
Got a lot of people that said they might be coming out to the show to watch me.
Awesome.
Michael Fane, 1, 2, 3 in the middle of the ring, which is perfect. You know what I mean? More people to get to see him cry at the end of this, the better for me.
I know one person's going to come see you. Francesca herself. Cosplay.
There she is. There she is.
There she is. She's watching. She's watching our podcast.
You know, she's always so supportive. Just a shout out to Francesca and how supportive she is and how great she is, and you know, puts a lot out there for me and is always there for me, no matter if she's in the ring at Cosplay Pro Wrestling or selling merchandise, which we're going to be doing tomorrow at Titan Championship Wrestling. So you could actually go say hello to Francesca at the merchandise table tomorrow, Bayville, New Jersey. We have tons of cool wrestling stuff. We have tons of action figures. We have video games, i10s, all that kind of stuff. But, of course, you could also buy the Tony Chini T-shirts. You could buy the Tony Chini action figure. We actually have one left.
Really?
So there's tons of stuff. I'm really excited for tomorrow. It's going to be great.
All right. What's Fane saying? Watch you lose. Michael.
We actually also just got a gumball machine. It's a 25-cent gumball machine from 1985. It's vintage. Just cleaned it out. Just filled it with gumballs. That's going to be there tomorrow. I hope the kids bring your quarters.
Yeah. Oh, that's great, man. I love that.
Heck yeah.
Kevin says you got this tomorrow, bro.
I appreciate you, Kev. I appreciate you.
What is Billy saying? Tony Chini makes an impact here at Titan Championship Wrestling Entertainment.
Yes, sir. Yes, you know,
I agree with him.
Tony Chini has been, I'd say, making a pretty good impact ever since returning to Titan Championship Wrestling. You know, something that's that kind of is funny is that the commentary, when they talk about Tony Chini, they kind of talk about Tony Chini as a new Titan Championship Wrestling superstar, which I am. But I'm also a former Titan Championship Wrestling alumni. I mean, I didn't wrestle. I was booked there on behalf of other people for the most part, but I did compete in some of their big battle royals. I competed against Tony Atlas in Titan Championship Wrestling.
Wow.
I didn't lose, mind you. So a lot of big moments for Tony Chini in Titan Championship Wrestling, and I can't wait to make another big moment tomorrow when I go one-on-one against Michael Fane. It's going to be a great match. It really is.
Michael doesn't want to leave you alone tonight. Look, I'm glad your family and friends will be there because they'll be able to look up to a guy who personifies everything that is the future of this business.
Yeah, that's right.
Is that a compliment to you, or?
Hey, you know what? I think he's talking about me there. Personified.
I think so.
You know what I mean? I'm just going to take it as that. I'm flattered. You know what I mean? He said he was going to sleep, and now he's talking more than everybody else. So
I think he's giving you some
doing a pretty damn good job.
I think he might be half asleep. I think that's the problem.
Now, you know what? I actually watched Michael Fane's match against Adonis Stone. You know, that was part of the matches I watched in my studies. And one thing that I noticed was that Michael Fane wasn't afraid to go up to Adonis's lady and have have a couple words to say. So, Michael, I'm just going to put the warning out there right now. You might want to hit me from behind with a chair because you're not man enough to face me one-on-one, man-to-man, eye-to-eye. But if you go anywhere near Francesca,
lights out.
It's over. 1, 2, 3 doesn't matter anymore.
1, 2, 3, fame.
Exactly.
Stay away from Francesca, Michael. Stay away from me too. Don't try to attack me. I'm just a podcaster.
I'll try to protect you at all costs there, Pop.
All right, let's go into your history. Tell us how you. Michael Payne's killing me tonight. Tell me how you fell in love with professional wrestling.
Oh, wow. Well, 2004 is when I started watching. I started watching right at the beginning of 2004, and I just loved what I was seeing on TV. You know what I mean? Just, it was amazing. I also fell in love with the video games. I rented SmackDown Here Comes the Pain.
That was a good one.
I actually remember, like, I had just started watching wrestling, and I'm in maybe it was Blockbuster Hollywood Video, one of those, and I'm just like, I'm trying to figure out what I want to rent to play on PS2. And I see Here Comes the Pain on the shelf, and I'm like, I really like wrestling, but I don't know how it's going to really play as a video game, but I guess I'll try it.
Right.
All these years later, I have a huge collection of wrestling video games that I love. I've also gotten to work on the Wrestling Code video game, which I'm proud of. And I've gotten to work with some of the people that I've gotten to play as in these other video games. The first character I picked in SmackDown Here Comes the Pain was the Ultimo Dragon, and I actually got to do motion capture with him in the ring, you know, with Wrestling Code. So very full circle moment, very cool. You know, moments like that is what makes me love wrestling. You know what I mean? Just being able to reflect on growing up, watching those people, and then getting to work with those people and see why they were professionals, see why they were on TV firsthand. Right. You know what I mean? Yeah. That's very gratifying to me.
Who do you think who was your favorite growing up?
Eddie Guerrero, The Undertaker, Chris Jericho, John Cena, of course. Oh yeah.
So I'm going to ask you, what are your thoughts on his last year in 2025? His farewell tour.
It's heartbreaking, but it's also admirable to see that he wants to end it on that kind of note and go out on a high note. Like I was, you know, like honestly, like, you know, when Shawn Michaels retired, he was retired, you know, for a while. Like he really wasn't doing anything. He did like one appearance, like a few WrestleManias later, like in his gear, but didn't have a match. And then he went back and did that one match, and it kind of, for some people who might not know as much about Shawn Michaels, that might be the first time they're seeing them. That stinks. You know what I mean? So, you know, because I remember Shawn Michaels. Shawn Michaels is one of the names I left out there, but one of my favorites of all time. That just was so good. And, you know, I think that John Cena doing his retirement the way that he's doing it is the perfect way for him to do it, and I hope that he sticks to it. And I can't wait to see what he's going to do. I hope that I get to see another John Cena match, maybe.
Me too, man.
Get to see him against Walter.
Yeah.
Gunter,
right? Gunter. We're used to calling him Walter from NXT. But hey, Gunter.
Gunter's the WWE champion. Walter's not. You know what I'm saying? So
that's right.
Can't really complain
the
about
WWE heavyweight champion.
That's what I'm saying.
He's also a big Goldberg fan. That's right.
Yeah,
I think that was the best moment of the year. I think when for me it was. Because you hear Brett, all he does is complain about Goldberg, and he like let him have it. That's great.
That was funny that they played on that.
Good stuff. All right, let's talk about where you went to go train and who were your trainers during your initial training.
Yeah, so when I initially started training, I actually met 911, the inventor of the choke slam. You know what I'm saying? From ECW. I met him at a bar. I was there singing karaoke. I don't even drink. I was just there singing karaoke, hanging out, and I see him, and he goes up, and I'm looking at him, and I'm like, "What? Who is this guy? He looks familiar." And all of a sudden, I heard somebody in the crowd of people say 911, and I couldn't believe it.
Right.
So I kept in touch with him, and I actually met up with him the week later, and got something signed from him. And he was a very nice guy. And then I started doing karaoke at another place, and he was there like every week. And all of a sudden, he comes up to me one day and he says, "Hey, we're opening a school," and his son, Big Vin, was the head trainer, and they wanted me to be a part of it. at the time I wasn't making a lot of money, and I told him that I wanted this opportunity more than anything, and that I would do anything to have it. And so I went there early, cleaned the building, filmed stuff for them, took pictures, made flyers, whatever I could do to.
Oh, I think I lost Tony.
Sorry
you
about
okay?
that. But what's it called? Yeah, I mean, just anything I could do to earn my training, I went and did it, and here we are. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you're paying your dues, man. That's admirable.
Hold on, you're muted on my thing now.
I am muted. That's one thing I never thought I'd be, but okay.
Papa, can you hear me? Because you're
I
muted
can hear
on
you.
my side.
I can hear you. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Listen, as part of a live stream, there could be technical difficulties. Can you hear me? Can everybody hear me in the chat? Uh-oh. Tony, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Kevin says he can hear both of us.
I cannot hear you.
Uh-oh.
But you can hear me.
I can hear you. So why don't we do this? Why don't you exit out real quick and come back in?
So I don't know what you're saying right now. And
yikes. Can everybody hear me say yikes?
I don't know why this is happening.
I'm going to type in the keyboard.
Where do I go to the thing? I'm so bad with this.
All right, hold on.
Oh,
look at the chat. The chat.
Where does
CHAT.
Exit and return. Okay. Exit and return. I will see.
Oh no. What's this? What is that? Oh, that's spam. Exit out very quickly. There you go. Exit out and exit in, man. Wow. Listen, it happens. It's live stream, guys. Anything can happen live, right? While we're waiting for Tony to come back, let's run a commercial.
Now with Cosmic right here. How you doing?
I'm doing well. I'm doing fine.
Right. You had quite the match in the Rumble.
I know, right? I'm still feeling it.
You kicked ass, though. Good job. Good job. All right, let everybody know what you're selling.
I'm selling T-shirts. So this is my art. I mean, I didn't draw it, but I paid for it. Close enough, right? This little crop top, it says your daddy's favorite. Photos. I got my little stickers and an acrylic stand. Here she is. Cute, right? You can put her on your desk and look at her and fall in love like you're doing with me. And these stickers are free, so you can feel free to grab those if you want.
All right. Where can everybody get this great merch you got going?
So you can obviously hit me up on my Instagram. It's Yes Cosmic, as in Yes Cosmic, anything you want on at IG, and I'll send it out to you guys as soon as you purchase it.
All right. Make sure everybody follows Cosmic.
All right. So we're back. I'm going to bring Tony back. Let's hope he can hear me. Tony, what's up?
What's going on?
Are you good? You can hear me now?
Yes, I guess I got a phone call and then I ended it and then it just.
Oh, you got to put on Do Not Disturb.
That's what I just did.
Okay.
Yeah, so that was bad. I apologize.
Before we continue, just so everybody knows, Cosmic will be taking on Amity LeVay tomorrow in Guerrilla Warfare. That's going to be quite the match, Tony.
Oh yeah, and I'm sure that.
I told Amity to leave the pliers at home.
What's that?
I told Amity to leave the pliers at home. She likes to bring pliers with her.
I'm sure we're all better off with that, for sure.
I did. We're definitely all better off with that. Oh man, what's up, Billy? All right, where do we leave off? I lost my train of thought.
I was just finishing up with my training.
That's it.
That was
all right. Let's finish it up. Are you done?
I mean, that was pretty much it. Yeah.
Initial. Okay. Initial.
Oh yeah, that was the initial training. I've also I try to go wherever I can, learn from whoever I can, and I've never been like one of those people that are set on one place. This is the way. This is the only. You know what I mean? I try to learn from everybody, and I did some time at the Wrestle Factory in Philadelphia for a while. I just recently did a class over at the Worldwide Dojo with Preacher, and he was phenomenal.
Oh, wow.
He's great. I've also done ECPW, Gino Caruso School. So through the Wrestling Code, which I mentioned earlier, gotten to travel to a lot of different schools because the wrestling schools were where we filmed the mocap, and like it depended on what town we were in Georgia. We saw the Nightmare Factory. I got to train there for the day for a little bit. I mean, we got to see
That's great.
so many different schools. I can't even name them all if I tried.
Wow.
But it's very, very cool. You know what I mean? Very, very cool experience to be able to travel around and do that.
How many different seminars have you attended?
Seminars, quite a few. I mean, over the years, I'd say probably 10 to 15, maybe. I've like Eugene. I did Serpentico one time, had one. Who else did I do? Stan Hansen.
Oh, wow.
AJ Dillon. I did Barry Windham. So yeah.
Wow. What was the best thing you've learned from any seminar, and from whom?
Wow.
That might be a tough one.
Yeah, that's really tough. But the one that just came to my mind, at least right now, is with Eugene. It was actually my first seminar that I ever did, and I was very nervous. You know what I mean? Just starting out, didn't know what to expect. It's not like it says exactly what we're going to do on the platform. I'm one of those people. If I go to Six Flags or something like that, I got to see the ride before I could ride it, or else I'm not going to agree to it. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like that, where it's like I'm nervous because I can't see the ride. I can't see what we're going to be doing. I'm going to go on the ride anyway, and I'm glad I did, because he was very knowledgeable, and it was very not intimidating at all, and it was just very cool. But most of it was us just talking. You know what I mean? Not just me and him. You know what I mean? Him talking to all of us.
Yeah, to the students.
And I'd say like him really just dialing in on his character and showing us how important it is for people to understand your character and understand who you are as a character, to be able to relate to you, and that's how they're going to buy into. That's probably some of the most effective advice that I've ever gotten.
All right, that's good. That's awesome. All right, next.
I'm sorry, I just want to say a little fun fact. So when I beat Robbie Romero the first time in Seaside, Eugene is actually the one who gave me the idea to put a hubcap in my pizza box.
Really? Thank you, Eugene. Although Robbie won't see it that way. All right. Tell me about your toughest match to date. Who was your opponent, and why was this match so difficult to get through?
Ooh, wow.
Just tossing them out to you tonight.
Yeah, no, that was tough. I mean, honestly, I remember being in the ring with Tony Atlas, and I remember, being scheduled for the match and knowing that I'm going to do it and being, everything's going to be cool, whatever. I get in the ring, and all of a sudden his music starts playing, and it becomes real. It's like, wait a minute, I'm not sitting in the crowd. I'm in the ring. He's coming for me.
Right.
That's intense. You know what I mean? It kind of becomes real in that moment. And getting past that, like, that was the first time that I had to get really past that. Like, oh my God, I'm in the ring with this person that I grew up admiring and watching, and actually just get in there and try to win. You know what I mean? And that was a tough mental battle for me.
All right. We got a question for you. If you could go back to one era in wrestling, which era would you pick?
Oh man, I mean, like, I'm assuming you mean like if I could go back, like, and be a wrestler there.
Yeah.
Probably.
Which era?
The 70s.
The 70s, really? Why is that?
I think I got the look for it. I got the mustache for it, and I love Terry Funk and like that whole style of just that, like, that brawling, like, just there's like that. I don't even know how to, that raw, like, brawl of like a fight. You're watching a fight. You know what I mean? Like the 70s had that like, it was before everything popped off and everybody was fighting so hard to get noticed. And you know what I mean? It was just one of those times that I'd like to see firsthand.
That's right, Serena. Nobody's ever said the 70s. That's a unique answer, and I like it. I would go back, and even though I'm not a wrestler, I'd like to be a manager, so I'd like to manage DX.
Cool.
I think I can relate to DX. I don't know why, but I think I do.
There you go.
All right. Name some wrestlers that are in the independent scene that you want to wrestle, but you haven't wrestled quite yet. Who's on your radar?
Well, I have not had a singles match yet with Smiley, and I'd definitely like to get one-on-one with Smiley because he's a great talent. Okay. Michael Fane's been on that list for a little bit. I'm actually like I mentioned before, as much as he wants to throw his confidence out there and do all that, I am excited to wrestle him tomorrow. I did have one match against him, but I'd like a rematch against Jack Martins for several reasons. One, I had a hand in training him. Two, I'd also
told me.
Yeah, and I'd also like to put him in his place because now he thinks he can stick his nose in my business, and he's not going to be able to get away with that. So tomorrow, after I put away Michael Fane, I might have to talk to Billy or anybody on Titan Management for that case, and get a match against Jack.
Did you see the picture of me looking at?
Yeah.
I didn't realize I was looking at him that way. I was like mesmerized by him. I don't know why.
People always get they either get your good side or your bad side. You know what I mean?
You know, I like to see you have a match. I don't know if you've had one with him before or not, but Marcus Mathers.
I would love to work with Marcus Mathers. Yeah, he's great, and congratulations to him on getting so highly ranked on the PWI 500. Yeah. I know that not a lot of people care for the winner or whatever, but for what it's worth, I think he deserves to be getting pushed to that spot, and I think that's a great answer. You know what I mean? I'm actually I didn't do it myself because he's a great talent.
He's great. Yeah, I think it's just a matter of time before he gets signed. Actually,
honestly, for sure, I agree with that.
Yeah, 100%.
And he's a nice young man.
He's awesome. He really is nice.
As old as that makes me sound, he is a nice young man and very polite. And I appreciate him. He's great.
Yeah, he's a good guy. I want to say hello to my friend Herb Simmons, owner of SICW Wrestling in Illinois. Make sure you follow SICW.
Herb Simmons. What's going on, baby?
What's going on, Herb? Did you fight Bruno in the 70s?
Herb Simmons. Yes.
Have you heard of him?
I worked at SICW 3 times.
Did you really? In Illinois?
Yes, sir.
Get out of here. What a coincidence.
Oh, my goodness. Herb, if you're still listening, man, it's great to see you on here, man. I hope you're doing great. That's so awesome.
Herb has become like a mentor to me.
He's great. He was
I
love him, and he runs a good product out there. And actually, speaking of independent wrestlers, I'd love to wrestle. Herb, if you're listening, I'd love to wrestle against Attila Khan one day.
Oh, I met him in person. I'm like, whoa, look at this guy.
I just said I wanted to wrestle that 70s style. That's a man right there that reminds me of
Yeah. What about Night Train?
For sure. Oh, the Night Train, Gary Jackson.
Yeah. Better be careful with Attila, though. He's got Stephen E., man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Steven. Now we're talking. Like, we're talking now. Man, I went to FanFest in May. It was one of the best experiences of my life.
I got to go to the FanFest in 2019.
Uh-huh.
So it was before COVID and everything.
Right.
And it was such a cool experience. It was really, really cool. I got to wrestle Onslaught. I don't know if you've ever heard of Onslaught, but he's a great...
I have. What about the Texan, huh?
Yeah, I got to wrestle him, and it was really...
Texan. Well, hey, I'm going to throw you another name. Brandon Beretta.
I don't think I remember that one.
You don't know Brandon? Oh, man. He's at OVW right now.
It might be one of the... If I saw a picture, I might know.
Yeah. He's also doing Exodus.
Okay.
Yeah, he's on Exodus. So, yeah, man. Okay. We had a lot to talk about now. Holy cow.
Sorry, man. That was just really cool. I didn't expect to see Herb's name come up.
Yeah. Herb and I have been friends for like a year now. Yeah, a little bit over a year. And I flew out there. I'm like, I gotta go out there because like I gotta go meet all these people I just had on my podcast or whatever. And I got to meet Barbara Goodish, Bruiser Brody's widow.
Yeah.
Which I've had on before. She was awesome. I love her to death. She's like the best lady I've ever met. She's really good. So make sure if you want some Bruiser Brody merch, get in touch with Barbara Goodish right here on Facebook.
Oh, yeah. And check out SICW if you're in a...
100%. And not only can they check out SICW on YouTube, they can see the Papa Dent commercial on there.
Oh.
What the heck? You didn't expect this, huh?
Plug it all, man.
That's right. Let's plug it all. Kevin says, speaking of cool mentor, Papa, when I first started working for UWC a couple months in, Tony started training me outside the wrestling ring. Okay.
Yeah, my friend here, Kevin, he does ring crew for UWC, and he also does like timekeeping, that kind of stuff. And he wanted to learn some stuff here and there. So sometimes I'll get out, show him a thing or two. He's a good kid. And shout out to Kevin for being a good friend, good guy, and, hard worker.
Ooh, Joel Maximo watching us. What's up, Joel? Man, states you want to wrestle that you haven't wrestled yet. And I know you already did Illinois, so.
Yeah. I'd like to wrestle in Texas. I think that'd be cool. I'd like to wrestle in California. I've done some motion capture work in California, but I've never.
Wow, motion capture for video games, huh?
But I never got to do a match out there, so I'd like to do that. Those are definitely two of the main places I'd like to go. I don't really wrestle too often in New York. I'd like to dip my feet in New York some more.
I'd like to see you out here in New York, Long Island specifically, because that's where I'm from.
Yeah, that'd be great. I mean, seriously, anybody want to throw my way, I'll shoot them an email because
That's right.
Hit my
NYWC, if you're listening, anybody from NYWC? That's my local home promotion now. I want to give them a shout out.
Right on.
And this is the podcast of shout outs. I don't know.
Vinny the Guido's NYWC?
Yeah. Oh, you know Vinny? I just saw him. I did SWA at the Sportatorium over there, and he was hanging out, having a good time. He's like, "Yo, man, I got to come back." I said, "Yeah, you do, man. We got to arrange it."
I love that guy, man.
Oh, he's so funny. Oh, partying with that guy, like he's told me some stories. I'm like, I got to party with you, 100%. He told me some wild stories. I can't even believe some of the stories he was telling me.
Woo, man.
That was off the podcast. Not on the podcast. I was shocked. Off the podcast was worse. Like, yeah, I woke up in the city and I'm like, where am I? Like, what?
That guy is a riot, man.
He is a riot. He's a riot. I love that guy. All right. Man, we have a lot of more things in common than we thought, huh?
Yeah.
Interesting. Very interesting. All right. Well, hopefully there'll be a Fan Fest 3 and, you could be in the Battle Royal.
Yeah, I'd love to go back. I would love to go back for sure. The contact that I used to go there with, I don't work with anymore, unfortunately. But maybe I could talk to Herb directly and
just shoot him a line. I mean, he gives out when he comes on here, he just puts his number out for everybody to call.
Yeah.
He really does. I'm not even like ribbing you or anything. He really puts his number out there for everybody.
His company is part of the reason why I said the 70s. Like seeing how he operates his company, seeing how he, just runs his ship, and seeing how he puts his stories out there and everything is very old school style, and I love it.
Right. It's funny because me and Billy did a Owner Summit podcast not too long ago, and Herb was on it, and I was able to foster that new friendship for them. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, that's good. We should hopefully be seeing a Titan Championship.
I'm hoping he can come out and come to one of the shows. Yeah,
Illinois or something like that.
That's right. Maybe he could bring the Texan with him or something.
Yeah. Oh, the Texan versus Big Jeff Noyes.
Oh, can you imagine?
That would.
I would do some fantasy stuff for Titan and SICW.
Fired. I would like to see a Tillicon.
Wow, Billy, are you listening to all this, Billy? We got some great stuff over here.
Tillicon and Monster Mac, dude.
Oh my God! Can you imagine? Have you seen their apprentice that's with them? She's like 7 feet tall, I think.
I haven't seen that.
Oh my gosh, she wears a mask, so you don't even know what she looks like.
That's wild.
It's crazy. All right, let's get out of SICW. We gotta talk about you, man. Let's go into promotions you want to work for that you haven't worked for yet.
I have not worked for Beyond Wrestling yet. I'd like to work for them. I have not wrestled a match with Jersey Championship Wrestling. Grew up going there. I know that it's the predecessor right now, I guess, to GCW, but I would love to work under JCW just to say that I had that full circle moment. That would be really cool. Really, honestly, like I want to take my brand. I want to take it from here and bring it to the next level. So any companies that I see out there that I can dip my toes in and really get some competition. It's not always as much about the company as much as it is about the people around the company and the wrestlers, the talent. I want to be in a good pool and be able to be tested ring. You know what I mean?
Right.
So, which is why I'm glad with Titan. You know what I mean? Titan has a lot of great talent on the roster.
Yes.
I'm happy to be back and basically top class people, you know what I mean?
A lot of great buzz at Titan.
For sure.
100%. What is Robert saying? Herb has Haku now. Yes, Haku is
I saw that actually. I did see that.
the father of Tamatanga. Yikes. Bloodline over there, man. I don't know. All right, what do you got to say, Serena? If you had to pick one big company of wrestling, where do you think you'd fit in the best? It's a good one.
Oh, wow. I mean, the child in me wants to say WWE. That's what I'm watching, you know. And so just to be in those letters,
right?
You know what I mean. So, but I mean, also my dog's favorite wrestling company is TNA because we always, when we leave the house, we put on Slammiversary 2005. My dog loves it, so I think my dog would like to see me wrestle it.
So you watch TNA with your puppy?
Yeah, she for whatever reason we'll put on certain things and she'll get all nervous when we leave. When we put on Slammiversary 2005, she cuddles up on the bed.
Right. That's awesome.
So you know what? If I could get to TNA just for the sake of my dog, I'll do it.
I'm a big animal guy. I have 2 cats, but none of them want to hang out with me. They only want me to feed them, and that's it.
Yeah, my dog is definitely food motivated. I'll say that much.
Yeah, I think like dogs are more like, more affectionate than cats are.
For sure.
100%, man. What are you gonna do? I chose cats. I don't know. I should have had a dog. Maybe I'll get a dog and trade the cats in the dog.
I had a cat when I was a kid, but I barely ever saw it, and then it ran away.
Oh, it ran away?
Yeah.
Oh, how did it run? What happened? We got to hear this story now.
That's at least what my parents told me. I have another theory.
I think your parents are, fibbing you.
I feel like now in my adult years.
I think they took the cat and took it somewhere.
Living on a farm somewhere, living the life.
It's the cat's on a farm somewhere. It's probably like 120 now. It's like a good grandpa beard and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh my god, we are way off topic. Way off. Let's get into some of your hobbies. What are some of the hobbies, Tony?
I love going to the flea market. I love finding a good deal. You know what I mean?
Oh, good.
That's where I get a lot of my stock for the wrestling merchandise that I sell, and so that's it's something that I find relaxing. I also went over to some yard sales today, so that's a lot of fun. I like listening to music. You know, I mean, not as much. I'm not as heavy as I used to be into music, but that's mostly because I put a lot of my time and effort into wrestling. But I also collect wrestling video games. I think I may have mentioned that earlier.
Yeah, you were talking about this.
And I'm doing my hunts at the flea market and all that kind of stuff. I'm always on the lookout for wrestling games. Today I found title.
Oh, look at this. Francesca's got a comment for you. Horror movies.
Yeah, horror movies too. Of course, I love horror movies. She's reminding me for me.
What's your favorite?
My favorite horror movie, I don't know. I mean, Jaws, I guess, would probably be like my favorite as a kid.
That's a good one.
For sure. Yeah, Jaws. Because I also like Michael Myers. Like I like all like the Michael Myers movies, even the stupid ones. I just think it's funny.
Right. Okay. Now, you know what today is, right?
Of course, it's Friday the 13th.
Friday the 13th.
I'm probably picking one to watch tonight, so.
I got to stick one of the Jason films on tonight after I do my laundry and go to the gym. Which is your favorite Friday the 13th? And then I'll tell you mine.
I was just going to ask you that too. My favorite, off the top of my head, I really like Jason Goes Manhattan.
Really?
It's just funny. I like the silliness of it, and it's when he knocks the dude's head off, and
right.
So funny. I don't know.
I know. Someone I just interviewed said the same thing. I'm gonna say Friday 13th Part 6. Jason Lives. That is my favorite. I could watch that over and over again.
That is a good one. That is.
I don't know why, but I love that film.
I almost want to say Freddy versus Jason, but that's like only because that one came out like when I was a kid. So like I remember the buzz, you know.
Right.
nostalgia feeling.
It was okay. It wasn't Kane Hodder, so.
Yeah, and Kane Hodder is a legend who actually did the motion for the Friday the 13th video game, actually.
Oh, really? Yeah, he's done a lot. Hopefully, he can do other stuff. Well, they got the Camp Crystal Lake series coming up.
I saw that. Yeah, I'm excited for that. I keep saying about a potential Nightmare on Elm Street series too, but I don't know. I feel like it's always fake.
I saw that too. What about the Chucky series? What do you think of that?
I like it. I'm not up to date on the seasons, but from what I've watched, I do enjoy it.
I missed part of the last season, so I got to catch up. It's hard. There's so many shows out there. It's like, which one do I watch?
Tough to watch TV shows. Yeah, it is.
I've been very into the last couple of days that 90s show.
Okay.
It's just funny. I don't know. I find it funny. It's about a bunch of teenagers just smoking weed, basically.
Yeah, I'm still on that 70s show. I like watching that, but
that's great. Yeah.
Show.
So the premise is their daughter, Eric, and I forgot her name.
Donna.
Yeah, it's their daughter who's staying with the grandparents for the summer.
Oh, okay.
And then she's got her own group of friends there. Yeah, it's pretty good. I like it actually.
I'll check it out.
All right. Oh, let's talk about. I want to finish with horror movies for a moment because I just picked up. I'm a big Halloween guy, so I love Halloween. I just picked up the Home Depot exclusive Chucky animatronic.
Oh, hell yeah! I was looking at that. That is dope. This is the mouth moves too, right?
Yeah. I got to put it together because I gotta clean up and set up all my Halloween stuff. So I gotta get that ready. But it was worth the $200, man.
I got the one I think 2 years ago. It was the one that was like, it was on the machine. It was kind of on like a Roomba almost, and it would like move around and the thing would go. You know what I'm saying? I got that one a few years ago, but I got it on a discount because it was like right after Halloween, and they didn't have the box for it. It was like on display. So I was like, hey, you don't have the box. The box is pretty cool. So, can we get a little discount here? And he gave me a little something off. So
that's awesome.
Heck yeah.
Awesome. I one time threw a big ass Halloween party, and I must have spent thousands of dollars. I bought like mad animatronics. And at the time I was at my mother-in-law's when I was with my wife and all that stuff, but I had like animatronics, webbing, fog lamps. Oh, it was crazy.
I actually recently made an animatronic. What I did was I took like one of a fan, those fans that goes like this.
Yes.
So I took that and I stripped it down and I put a Ghostface outfit on it, and then I got pool noodles and I used it as the arms.
Yeah.
Got the gloves and everything. Put the Ghostface so you can't see it, and it would just go and just move back and forth just like that.
Wow. I just picked up the Ghostface mask from the last film. Like it was, how like decayed and all that stuff.
Yeah.
I just picked that. I need that for my collection. I just grabbed it. Yeah.
That's cool.
It's crazy. Yeah. I'm a crazy guy. Look at all my Funkos. And that's not including my wrestling figures. Like I'm like overflowing and stuff. You'd come into my room and be like, what the fuck is all this?
Yeah, I have so much stuff. Overflow. I get it, dude. Trust me.
Yeah, 100%. All right, let's go back into wrestling. Now we've talked about everything but wrestling. Country. If you go to any country to go wrestle or train, which country would it be?
Japan and Mexico. I know that those are like the standard answers, but I would love to go to both those places. But I would also really love to go to the UK. I do know somebody out there, so I'm trying to dip my toes. You know what I mean? So
okay.
We'll see what happens. But yeah, those are like the three that come to mind. But I would also like to go to Italy one day and try to get a match because, I'm Tony Chini. I'm Italian. I would love to go. It would be great. It would just be.
That would be awesome. I'd love to see you over there, man.
Yeah, so that would be cool.
What's up, John? John is riding in with me tomorrow. Titan.
What's going on, John?
I get to spend 3 hours with him, and I'm kind of nervous to spend 3 hours with John. Yikes. Pray for me, Tony. Pray for me. All right. Man, all right. Let's wrap it up with, where do you see yourself towards the end of the year?
Towards the end of the year? Well, you know where I see myself? I see myself through the eyes of Titan Championship Management and they're saying, you know what, this Tony Chini, he's beaten Michael Fane, he's beaten Robbie Romero twice. He's putting on fantastic matches, fantastic performances. I think that we see Tony Chini in the title picture in 2025.
Okay, all right, 2025, the year of Chini.
You know what? Just to say, when I started wrestling, I was 170 pounds. When I started last year, I was 190 pounds. Right now, I'm 220 pounds. I'm going to the gym consistently every single week. And I want you to look in my eyes, if you're watching this, DJ Savage, I am going to become a heavyweight, and I'm coming for your championship. So I hope you hold on to it very tightly. And if anybody beats you for that championship, trust me, I'll be coming for it. But PJ, for right now, I don't see that happening because you're a hell of a champion. And I would love to be the one to dethrone you. But I'm not going to stray away my focus from Michael Fane, who tomorrow is going to pay for what he did in June when he hit me with a chair. That's right. That man right there.
There he is, Michael Fane. Feeling the wrath of Tony Chini tomorrow at Guerrilla Warfare. Make sure you get your tickets now. Tony, let everybody know where they can get your merch and where they can follow you.
Let's go. So you've got my merchandise tomorrow at Titan Championship Wrestling. If you go to Bayville, New Jersey, you can go and check out. We got T-shirts. We got action figures. We got everything you can think of. It's going to be a great time. If you want to order online, you go to prowrestlingtees.com/Tony Chini and get yourself a T-shirt. We also have Facebook. If you go to facebook.com/Tony Chini Stub Your Toe. And we also have Tony Chini 96 on Instagram and Twitter, or X, formerly known as Twitter. If you guys want to go over there, shoot me a follow. I would appreciate it. And if you can't make it tomorrow in Bayville, New Jersey, like we mentioned before, I also have Cosplay Pro Wrestling coming up in October. We have the beginning of October. We also, October 20th, it's not actually announced yet, but I'll go ahead and say a little something right now. October 20th, we should be having a show in Brick, New Jersey for Cosplay Pro Wrestling as well. So be on the lookout for that as well. And I just want to say, Papa Dank, thank you very much for allowing me the opportunity to be on your show today, for putting my stuff over on your show today, and for allowing me to tell the world that I'm going to be beating Michael Fane tomorrow night.
Yikes, Michael Fane. All right, Mike, you're on notice. Man, thank you for coming on. It's been a long time coming because, I've been eyeing you, I've been Titan, whatever. So I'm glad you were able to come by, and you're always welcome to come back. So
I appreciate that. Thank you very much.
That'd be great if you came back. We'll talk. Well, maybe it should be like me, you, and Herb. We can talk SICW. All right. As for me, I got tomorrow, of course, Guerrilla Warfare, the night the Titans go to war, Saturday, September 14th, which is tomorrow. Guerrilla Warfare, Titan Championship Wrestling. PJ Savage takes on Big Jeff Noise with that zebra, S.P. Anderson, in his corner. Aaron Roxas takes on Jocko. Andrew Paulino goes against Daniel Alexander. Amity LeVay takes on the one and only Cosmic. And, of course, Tony Chini takes on Michael Fane. Dr. Sleep will be in action. Stay away from him. He likes to attack people. Out now is my newest vlog, Denk Up. Make sure you check that out on my YouTube page. I had 3 vlogs this week, man. 3.
I'm just putting it out there, by the way. I'd like for Daniel Alexander to invite me to one day come out with him to his entrance because it looks like a lot of fun.
It does look like a lot of fun. All right, what's coming up for me? I got Steel Cross coming up. PKA Wrestling, they're coming up. Johan Nara rescheduled for next Friday. 3rd time might be the charm for me and Johan. We'll see. And, of course, my pal, the center of attention, the one and only Brittany Brooks, returning on September 24th at 7. She's got an announcement to make, and I'm excited she's coming here to announce it. But other than that, after Titan, tomorrow, make sure we go down to NYWC presents the Captain Michael Fisher Memorial Wrestling Classic. NYWC and Sean Walker are presenting this. This is a cancer benefit. And, man, it's very important to me that whoever's in Long Island that can be there, please go down and support. Go support Sean and NYWC. It's a very important event. My hearts and thoughts will be with them all tomorrow. And then after that, I will be hanging out at the Mecca when Wrestling Is Now returns. And they're going to be on Roku. You're not going to want to miss that. There's a big heavyweight fatal four-way to crown the new Win Heavyweight Champion. The Saturday, September 21st. And then on September 28th, even though I don't have the graphic, I thought I did, I will be at NYWC as Bobby Fish will be there. And for any wrestler that's interested, he'll be holding a seminar that day. Make sure you get in touch with NYWC for the Bobby Fish seminar. And of course, PJ Savage will be hanging out with me at the big event at the Beyond the Barricade table with me, Papa Dank, and Tiffany Avatar as well. And who knows who else is going to join me. We'll have to wait and see, everybody. Do we have another comment? Oh, I will face anyone, anytime, anywhere. Glenn Williams from SICW.
Okay.
Wow, Tony. Wow. This could be some big news for you, Tony.
Oh, man, let's go.
It could be. Hey, you never know who's going to be watching the podcast, Tony. Well, that's for sure.
Hopefully Herb Simmons is still watching and wants to bring me out. Let's get it.
Let's go. You have your Missouri license?
No.
All right, you better get one. But he's in Illinois, so I don't think you need one.
I was about to say he runs in Illinois, though, so I think we're clear.
I think you're safe. All right, just want to make sure. All right, everybody.
I'll get it if I have to, though.
For FanFest, you'll definitely need it if you're going to go out there.
Yeah.
All right.
The opportunity.
100%. Tony, hang on for a minute. Everybody else, I will be back next week.